What's up, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in. My name is Oscar. This is my channel where I talk about reality, awareness, expanding your consciousness, and connecting with that higher version of yourself, your best, most authentic version, finding out who you really are in this world. So, today's topic, I want to talk a little bit about becoming presence and less person. Okay, this is something that many people deal with on a daily basis. They're so attached to their personality, right? Their ego, who they are, and how they're being seen by others and the external world. Remember, most people don't understand and haven't yet witnessed to the fullest extent that the external world is a representation of your internal world. So therefore, everyone just serves as a mirror so you can grow and see those aspects within yourself. But the reason I'm making this video, not too long, I just want to remind you guys that, you're allowed to be authentic, to take off that mask, that facade of sorts that we wear when we go to work, when we go to school, when we go to the mall, and we dress up and we become this person, right? So, for example, my experience, I remember before, anywhere I would go, I would always put on this like mean mug face, like this super serious, like, yeah, I'm Oscar. And that was being, in actuality, fake to myself. I wasn't showing all of who I was. I was only showing that serious person that I wanted to portray all the freaking time. And it gets tiring because it's like wherever you go, you feel like you have to put this mask on, this protective shield, in order to shield yourself against others, right? This ego, this person. So let's say you're a sweetheart, but or you're super nice, a giving person, but you're always wearing this mask. And it doesn't let you do the things that you would want to do authentically to that person. It gets you trapped, right? And I literally watched myself throughout life miss opportunities, right? Surrender to fear. Why? Because I felt like the way that I acted authentically was, it was too out there. That there was no way that I could do that. No way I could be my true self in public. Therefore, a lot of the time, I wasn't able to shine my light. So hopefully this puts things into perspective so that you can shine your light wherever you go. So what do I mean by being presence, right, and less person? Well, every single moment in your life, I want to remind you and let you know that you have that option to be the observer of all the events, all the circumstances that are passing by in your reality, right? You can detach and you can see that you can literally just watch things happen. You don't have to get triggered. You don't have to take things personally and just let them go. Be the witness, the observer. And if you're having trouble understanding those words, I'll put it to you this way, okay? The majority of the time in life, we're playing a subjective role, right? We're always subject to what's happening to us. Therefore, we feel triggered, we feel these emotions. But I want you to realize that you have that option, that free will, to be objective, right? That you can be in that seat. You can be in that, how do you say, watching the movie screen of your life, okay? Life is a movie, and you can watch all the things happen through your desires, where you're going in life, and you can walk your path, walk your purpose, your passions. But you don't have to get attached to anything. And by letting go of your attachment, right? Letting go of the attachment of your story, who I am and who I need to be and how everything affects me, right? Try to identify with a different part of yourself. A part that I would say is more in alignment with your true nature, who you really are beyond this physical vessel and person. And that is the observer, the witness, pure awareness. So you saw me talk a little bit about this in my previous video, about the I am and clearing your thoughts. The fact that you have this pure state of silence, this state of awareness, the state of complete peace that is always available to you. But first, you need to, of course, you can try practicing that or use another technique and clear your mind. Gain back your mental capacity, your mental space, so you can figure out all the answers to your problems, to whatever it is that you're going through. And that in every moment in life, you can now be this loving presence, this observer. So imagine the difference. Imagine someone that goes and does things in their life and there's always attached. They're always triggered. They're always starting arguments. They always have an opinion coming out of their own personal interest. But now you're shifting from that to this vessel, right? This energy, this multidimensional, infinite, higher intelligence that you are, right? And everywhere you go, you're authentically expressing, your ideas of love without bias, just being who you are, saying whatever funny thought comes up, just being yourself, being free. And wherever you are, you motivate, you inspire people. You're not talking from that space, that egoic space. You're now talking from an authentic expression of who you are. And this is becoming more presence. Because now, basically, throughout your life, whatever you're going through, you now become a beacon of light. You become a beacon of light. And wherever you go, you're shedding light on all these people that might be blinded by the darkness. And they have no way of getting out but you, since you said, forget that, I don't want to be a person anymore. I want to go beyond the person, right? Beyond the personal attachments. I want to become triggerless. Then you finally start to practice a state of silence, regaining your pure awareness, becoming the witness, becoming the observer of your life. So attempt that, okay? I ask you to attempt that whenever you're talking to somebody, when you know that egos might get in the way. Try to detach. Don't take things personal, and see how this detachment grows. You'll then start to realize that you are the witness of your life. You are the witness of your reality, and everything is getting created by your thoughts, your mind frame, your frame of mind, and where you're directing these thoughts. And now you have more control over what's happening around you. Now you've shifted as well from being a victim of your emotions and what you think to now, being that master. You're mastering emotionality. Okay? You're being aware that you have these emotions, right? But you're letting them pass by. You're feeling the emotion, but you're letting it pass by. You're, you know, you're seeing the thought in your mind. You see these thoughts passing by. Not see them, but you know what I mean, inside your mind. But you let them pass by. You're not attached to any of them. So what happens when you just become a witness to all these things in your life? The same thing happens. Everything passes by. And the witness, that awareness that you have already, when you're in that state of silence, starts to expand. So now whatever is happening, you're always in a state of complete peace. If you want to feel an emotion, you can. But guess what? By practicing this, you're no longer having to first feel the emotion. No, now you can choose whatever emotion you want to feel. You want to feel happy? You want to feel what anger feels like? You want to cry one day, for a romantic comedy, a movie? You get me? Go ahead, bring yourself to that state. But remember, first regain your power, and then you can play around with whatever it is that you want to do. You can manifest and create magic in your life. But this is also, you can be more of a evolved intelligence, because that's what you are. Your energy, your pure intelligence, your love. Okay? So practice. I hope this helps you to lessen that personal image that you have of yourself, and just know that you are literally a unique individual expression, right? Of God, of the creator of the universe, of reality. To authentically express that which you came down here with. Those unique talents, those unique passions, those unique ideas. Express that. That's definitely part of your unique identity, right? That expression that you're supposed to live. That purpose you're supposed to walk in this life. But that's not the ego. It's a difference being a person with an ego, right? Being conflictive, thinking they're right, their thoughts are right, their ideas are better, right? And then being a presence, a loving presence that's here to just walk this earth, to be authentically who it feels it is to be, without any bias, knowing that each and every person is here doing the same exact thing, that you are interconnected with all beings that you come across, and that everybody is this presence, everybody is this individual expression of love, of light, of uniqueness, of the Creator, right? Of God. So remember that. And remember that a lot of people are still attached to that. But if you're watching this video, you're ready to detach more and more and become a vessel of pure light, a vessel of love, a vessel of wisdom, of truth, of understanding. Because by becoming this presence, now you're able to put the dots together for yourself. Because you know now that you're beyond the body. You're beyond this personality, right, that you've created, that you have to be a certain way around people. And it's great, because when you experience it, you have more freedom to just be who you are wherever it is. And you get to walk this life, this earth, able to understand and see how everyone has developed in a certain way, has clinged on to certain emotional baggages, certain personality traits, right, that they think that they need, anger, frustration, problems. You get me? But that's all just because they've attached to these ways of living, these ways of identifying themselves. When in reality, they can just let it all go. But first comes the awareness. You have to become aware of it first, right? So you can make that shift for yourself. You have to know it's possible. So I'm telling you, and I'm making this video so that you know it's possible. You are a beacon of light, of inspiration, of uniqueness that's walking this earth with all these other people. There's no separation, okay? So, I hope you enjoy this video. I send you love, light. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video. The next video, by the way, just to give you a little hint, it's going to be about the physical and the invisible world. Okay, I said that wrong. The visible and the invisible world. How both are coexisting simultaneously, right? But we just can't see one, or most of us can't see them. So, see you in the next video. Let's evolve.